cold outside. It's your boy, Mr. Mumbles, King's Court, East 905. We're in the building. We're on that King's. We're going to be doing another interview today. They'll be coming in there shortly. Trying to give opportunities to independent artists, to get themselves out there, get themselves heard, make connections with other artists and everything like that. And just, as long as I have a platform, use it for something positive there. All right. So later on tonight, we up late, I will be doing the my predictions for Smack Volume 7, which is tomorrow as well. After Smack Volume 7, make sure you go to Math Hopper TV, and the Friday night fight tournament's going to be going on there tomorrow. Shout out to Math Hopper, Hopper Gang. Mr. Mumbles, myself, I'm in that tournament. My video is there. So come support, come check out. It'll be live. It's going to be a great day for battle. Can be a great day for battle rap there tomorrow there. So just waiting for him to come in. And while we do that, get some stuff set up. Okay, here we go. Okay, and what up? Um, you can make sure your mute is off, and if you want to turn on your camera, you can. You don't have to. It's up to you. But make sure you turn off the. Make sure you put your mute off. Yeah. Okay. And just try to keep saying hello and stuff because I can't hear you yet. Saying that you're connecting to the audio, so I'm not sure. Hello? You should be able to unmute yourself and come into the. Sorry about this, guys. You know, dealing with technology and stuff like that. Never, You know, the danger of going live is it's never going to be perfect. So he can't hear me. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Gary. Hello? Hello? Hold on. We're going to get this fixed up there. Folks, in the meantime, let's get you guys some music so you're not, you know, bored, and we'll get this all working for us here. Hello? 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 In the chat.
Yo,
Yo, what up?
what up, what up, what up? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I had to unmute my mic. I didn't know how to do it.
No problem. Yeah. Okay. All right. So thank y'all. As I said, this is that King with Mr. Mumbles on the King's Court Network. We are streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, and I believe Periscope. But no one really uses Periscope. Um, so I have my format. So I let the guests introduce themselves. So if you can tell them who you are, what your talent is, what you do, and we'll get it started.
All right, cool. So I go by official, straight out of the ATL, rapper, artist, lyricist, and also an author.
Okay. Okay. So uh, about how I met you. What would you say is like your main one, or did it like, or your first one? Did it start with the rapping and then go out, or could I see you say poet? Did you start as a poet and start then what? Like,
Yeah, I actually started out writing poetry
mm,
like since 13, 12 years old,
yeah.
and then that's when I kind of turned it into like rhymes and started doing music around um writing since 13, but then I didn't get serious recording until like 19 years old, 2021.
Okay. Um, uh, Matthew, how old are you now? Like, so how long have you been like doing it serious? Like,
Shit, I'm 34 now, so
okay.
I've been in the game a while.
Okay. And you said that like you're an author. So what did you release? Like a book, book of poetry, a story? What did you
Yeah,
do?
in 2018, I released my first book called Poetic Vision. So it's a poetry book of everything that I wrote from 13 years old all the way to say, probably 25.
Okay.
And I just, typed it up and got it all edited and everything, and then I put it out in 2018. And now I'm working on a autobiography next.
Pretty good. That's, because I guess if you notice that you have a talent for writing, creative writing, it's all creative writing, you might as well use it as many different ways that you're blessed with.
Right.
So I seen you just did release um that the tape, the official till what is it? Official till
It's the best of official until now part two.
oh,
So I released the first
so
one
that's
in
like a great.
yeah, I released the first one in 2014, 2015, 2015. I released the first one. So basically it's a like it's a compilation album of like all my songs from early on, mixed with a few new records on one album, basically.
So I guess it's like a Nas lost tapes type, when he had like a couple of his old tracks that never were on albums and stuff. So is this with it because these are stuff that you haven't released before, right? Or
No, I released all of them before, but I
oh,
just mixed them in and kind of put the best. I put the best of the best on two different albums.
so how many albums have you released?
None. I only been releasing mixtapes. So I got official as they well, unlike your average, is the first mixtape I released in 2011, and then I stopped with unlike your average, and then I started doing the official as they come, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, and then I released unlike your average 2 in 2018, and now I'm about to release unlike your average 3, coming out supposedly this year. And then I'm gonna release my album, Story of My Life, the EP. I'm gonna release that sometime this year too. Maybe next year, it depends. Because it's almost done. I just gotta finish a few features up.
Do you do your own beats and everything?
Nah, I get beats from different producers.
Okay. So you are from Atlanta, right? You said?
Yeah, I'm from the west side of Atlanta, Adamsville.
Okay, so we all know Atlanta became a hot spot for the music and stuff like that for a while. Um, did that like help you a lot? Like, because what is like the scene like in Atlanta? Like, we all hear about Atlanta and like black people everywhere. Like, I'll be honest, Atlanta sometimes seems like Wakanda to us. It's that place that we've all been told that we need to go to if we're good. What is the
Yeah,
scene
Atlanta.
like in?
Yeah, Atlanta is like, it's like a bigger version of Miami, or a um down south version of Vegas, kind of.
Okay. So, musically, what would you say is your style or your sound? You know, like
Um,
how would you describe yourself?
Overall, I would say I'm poetic. I try to be different and stand out than my competition in my own city,
Yeah,
because it's not a lot, to me. It's not a lot of lyricists out of Atlanta that has came out even now or back then. So it's limited lyricists that came out back in the '90s, early 2000s. But now I feel like, everybody sound the same. So I try to like stay in my own lane, but I get challenged with making the type of music that the new wave fans like to hear,
yeah.
you know. So not
That's
being accepted for my own style of poetic, lyrical, storytelling type of music, being from the South.
well, that's very much a difficult when you're dealing with creative stuff like, and I guess, are you gonna formulate something that they want to hear, or are you just gonna, give them what you wanna give them and hope whoever can get it? So, how did you get into rapping?
Um, just my inspiration, just me, my whole life, just being inspired. But I've been listening to hip hop since 6 years old. So
Yeah.
so yeah.
So I guess, yeah, because you're doing the poetry and you're a hip hopper, you're eventually gonna try to rap, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with my talent of writing poetry and being a writer.
So, do you do you tour and stuff like that as well? Like, well, obviously not 2020, but
Yeah,
before
very,
then.
very, very limited. I mean, I have did a couple of open mics. I did a few open mics a while back, um, on my earlier music, but nothing recent. No.
Okay, so what else? So you said that you're going to be dropping the releases and then the EP and stuff. Is that like going to be with like visuals as well? Like, do you have like music videos planned, or?
Yeah, that's in the works. I'm working on that. So I'm gonna pick a single and then do a music video for whatever single that get the most feedback from the fans.
So what is the lockdown like for you guys down there? Because the other assumption that we have with Atlanta, that it's like a nice party place, and
I mean, pretty much they didn't even shut down too many, like the nightlife's still going. So,
oh,
you can still go out at 2 in the morning and still have fun. So they still, out and about down here.
okay, that's pretty good and stuff like that. Um, so what is your like process, your creative process and stuff? Do you have like a crew that you work together, that everything solo? Like, do you have like a specific crew? Do you just your own studio? What is your system like?
I had a studio in 2017 in my house, but I end up selling it because I end up moving and buying another house. So I've been thinking about, investing in my own studio again, but I've been putting it on hold. But I usually go record my big, you know, around that time, I was making so many songs in 2017 that I was going to a big studio in Atlanta, on the west side of Atlanta. I was going to a big studio to record most of my records. I did a few at home when I did have my home studio, but I end up going to a big studio. But I'm pretty much solo. I mean, I got a couple of guys that I work with, a few other artists that I worked with and did records with back in the day.
Yeah.
You know,
But
and we in the talks of doing more records together.
So the question I ask every artist that comes on, every rapper, you know, the one everybody wants to know. Who is your top five? Top five MCs
Now of all time,
all time.
um, Pop, um, DMX, Nas, Eminem, and and Jay-Z.
And you're like the you're, you're like the first one to, and I'm surprised you're the first one to name DMX.
Yeah, DMX is slept on. Like I think DMX is very slept on.
I think because of his little fall from grace, people forget that he dropped like what like classic albums like back to back of fire and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's the first artist ever to drop 2 albums in 1 year,
Yeah.
and both of them went platinum. So yeah,
Yeah, I think he is a little bit forgotten about how good he was when he came out. Okay, so and what are you like? Are those also like who are your like who would you say are your direct influences in music and like inspirations and stuff?
definitely Pop. That's why I think I get my storytelling style from is him because I like a storytelling type of artist. DMX and Pop is more, their style of storytelling is
Yeah.
painting a picture and telling you a story is what, and that's the kind of music I like to listen to. Those are the type of artists I like to listen to. J.
Okay.
Cole type of music. So
Okay. And the other question I'd like to ask, what would be your greatest and your worst moment you had for your from your association with like being a rapper? You know, like someone knowing you losing a battle, like what was your high and your low moment from just being in the industry?
um highest moment is just working with different artists in the game and doing a lot of classic collaborations with different battle rappers I work with because I'm a big battle rap fan. So I got a lot of collaboration with different battle rappers that I'm fan.
Yeah.
Um, Lowest would be just trying to come up with that one record to please the fans of this wave of this generation. Not being accepted for the music that I put out.
And you feel like you've like what had been the reaction like to the music, like have you like would you like you, I know you had that on Spotify and stuff, like you so you've been putting them out like for sale and streaming and all of that stuff. How has the reception been
The
like?
streams are good. The streams are good. I mean, some get more plays than other.
Yeah.
Um, I think, you know, I think I'm just gonna focus on putting more solo tracks out and give the fans more of me than more of collaboration. Because my last few projects been more me featuring somebody. So the next one's gonna be just more of me. A few collaborations that's unreleased, but more so of just me solo artist wise.
Very much. You have to let them know who you are, but and stuff. What do you have a dream? Do you have a dream collaboration? Like, obviously you can't do Pac. You have a
Um,
like somebody that you feel like you work
collaboration.
well together with, or
Yeah, I think me and Ti will make a great record. Me and Ti. Um, of course, Eminem.
that's a dangerous one. Because you got to every artist that's on a track with Eminem, any interview they talk about it, they talk about how they had to uh, get themselves in the zone because they're not gonna allow Eminem to kill them on their
Right.
own track. Lil Wayne was like, no, I have to take that one serious. Like he ain't burning me on my own, and Eminem can do that.
Yeah. I think I would let Eminem just do a hook.
Just to have his name on the track there. So
Yeah.
when did you release the official, the official until?
The best of official until now. Two, I dropped that on New Year's, like right around New Year's Day.
Oh, okay, so just to
Right
start.
around New Year's Eve, I released it. I submitted it around New Year's Eve, and then it officially got uploaded to Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Music, and everywhere around New Year's, right after New Year's.
Okay, and so so you've always lived in Atlanta and everything. Like, have you like?
um, yeah. I got family from St. Louis. I got family from Philly, but I always lived here in Atlanta.
So you said that you're a big battle rapper fan, and you are a rapper. Have you ever done? Have you ever like in the league era now? Have you ever done a battle rap yourself?
Nah, I never battle rap. Nah,
Why not? You just not your style, or
just never got into it. I just never got into it. I just care to. I don't want to mix both of them together. I just care to stick to music and not, and just be a fan of it and not because you have to put a lot of time into the battle rap thing just as much as the music, and
yeah,
some people can't do both. So I don't think it's for me.
like if you watch any of my other interviews with rappers that are doing both, they'll tell you. Most of them have been telling me they can't do both at the same time because
Right,
the whole writing style of it is different. Your mentality, because it's all about the punchline. It's not
right,
so
right.
very hard to do both at the same time. So it's probably really smart that you have what you love. Um, so you said that you're writing an autobiography. Have you started that already, or
Yeah, I'm on chapter 1 right now, so I'm taking it slow, but it I think it could be completed by next year, possibly this year, but with all the music that I'm trying to drop, then I think that the goal is to release it next year, definitely.
and like it's online, or are you gonna try to get it into bookstores, or how far would you want to take it there?
Same with this one. I think I'm just going to put it online, self-publish it, and then I'm actually with a publishing company called Indies United Publishing House. So they will release it for me.
Okay, and so the industry um, down in Atlanta now, because I don't know with the explosion, how hard or easy is it for an indie artist to get themselves out there and stuff like that? Are there a lot of opportunity? Like, is it bottleneck? What is it like for you guys right now?
I mean, I feel like it's all about who you know. I mean, most of these artists that get on these days, it's because they knew somebody that knew somebody through family, friends. You know, some of them do network and grind hard, but majority of them, it's about who you know. You know, if you know somebody, then you know you got a chance. But with COVID, it's very limited right now to try to get on. But I mean, all it takes is that one record. You make that
Yeah.
one record, and it can go viral. And you may never put another record out again. But as long as you have that one hit record to get your name out there, you'll get noticed. Off that one record.
Right.
It just you as an artist, you got to be open minded to make the type of music that the current fans want, as well as the old school fans want.
Okay, so other than like the music and the writing, is there like are there other avenues that you get into like because I do like businesses or merchandise or acting? Is there anything? What else are you like involved in?
Um, I mean, since I'm a writer, I think I would be very great at. I wanted to get into like, writing different scripts. Doing like little hood movie productions and stuff like that. Just writing, writing a storyline for a movie or something like that. I think I'll be great at that. So I'm trying to look into that.
Yeah, that's I I I've always liked that as well, but um, I've always figured you really have. I've never understood the formatting of you know like
Yeah.
how it goes from an ideal to a script kind of a situation there. Um, so but you haven't tried that or that. That's just something that's like a goal in the future that you would probably after you've released some music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and so and because I've heard about. Do you have plans for merchandise and all that kind of stuff, or thought about? Because as an artist, you have to, I guess, find a lot of different ways to promote yourself while bringing in income, I guess, and
Not so much a merchandise, but I am looking in trying to build like a label, be like a head of a label and recruit, I guess, different artists is under me and kind of show them the ropes or whatever, and you know, like recruit talent, I guess you could say,
okay,
under a local label.
it's good to give the opportunity there and stuff and help others, at least jump over the stuff that you had to walk through.
Yeah, because it's a lot of stuff that I didn't know when I started off as an artist that I know now. So, yeah.
So you said that you haven't performed live a lot. Was that a personal choice, like because you're a writer and stuff? Is that's where your heart is? You're like you're not like performing is not as important as making the music, or just not
Right.
opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, so most of the open mics in Atlanta is more so lounges and club upbeat type of tempo fans or that entertainment. So if you go there with I would have to make that type of music once in a while, which I do, but I would have to make it more often to entertain that
Right.
type of crowd at that type of setting. So if I go in there with a poetic type of song, you know, I can't do that at a club, open,
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
so
that makes sense. So right now, other than your own stuff, who are you listening to? Who do you have on repeat? Like,
Um,
who do you look like?
truly, I mean, I listen to a lot of underground battle rappers. I listen to just underground music pretty much all the time. And honestly, I'm still stuck in the 90s. I don't really listen to nobody that's out right now. I'm still, listening to uh Pac, Me Against the World, or um I'm listening to a lot of old stuff. So I'm still riding around listening to my old classics. I really don't listen to a lot of new artists unless they just catch my ear like that.
So, because like if you follow my page, like one of my main things is dealing with the battle rap industry. Which battle rappers have you worked with and stuff, and who do you follow it? Who do you follow in battle rap? Like, who are your favorites?
I work with Arsenal. He's one of my favorites. I got like two records with Arsenal. um, I got a song with T Rex, Murder Mook.
Okay.
I got a song with Charlie Clips, um, Hitman. I got an unreleased record with me and Hitman and Pastor Troy. That's
Oh,
more of a club type record right there. So
shoot, you did, yeah, you got some names on like those. None of those are even like just average names. It's like you're picking like literally who some people have on their Mount Rushmore lists.
yeah. I got a song with DNA. So yeah, Cortez, Big T. I got a song with Fred the Godson. I did a track with him a few years back.
Dang.
So yeah.
Okay, that's kind of very like, especially for one that doesn't battle, but it's good that cross promotion and everything that you have. 'Cause, like I said, all of those are high names in the you obviously know in the battle rap world. Like, do they have like? Because you said stuff are still open. Do they have like local battle rap still in Atlanta and stuff like that? Or I know,
Yeah.
yeah,
A lot of the new cats that came from that, like T Top, and I don't know if you know T Top or Bridge.
yeah, yeah.
Um they started out battling in Atlanta and North Carolina where they from, but they started are you familiar with Spit That Heat?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Like I didn't follow the league, but I did hear about it. Yeah.
Yeah, so Spit That Heat started here in Atlanta by Milltown Blow, and it was at a local barbershop in Decatur. And I used to attend the events, and T Top was there all the time, and um, the battle rapper official, she was there most of the Chef Trez. Me and Chef Trez worked together. But yeah, Chef
Mm.
Trez started there. A lot of these guys that's top tiers now. That's not rookies anymore. They
Yeah.
started out 2014, 2015. They was they started grinding out of Spit That Heat. But Spit That Heat is still going. But now they got another one called it's called ABR, Atlanta Battle Rap. So
Yeah. Okay.
um, I went to an event 2 years ago, but ABR is the new battle rap league that they started down here now. That's going constantly right
And so 2020 was a weird year for people have to make changes and do. What is your goal for 2021? What do you want to accomplish by the
now.
year?
Man, I just want to push my music as hard as I can and just invest into it as far as the promotion wise, and you know when I put it on mixed when I it's one thing to put your mixtape online, but I want it where I can get it advertised to the maximum promo. of that website, whatever website I put it on, I want it to be like the front page or the countdown, or like people know it's coming, even the people that don't know me, but they got to click on it because it's up there, and they're going to say, well, you know, he invested in this and he put his mixtape, you know, if you go on that piff and you don't know the artist name, but the mixtape is on the front page, more than likely you're going to click on it, you know, and check it out and give it a listen, you know. And then if you like it, you're going to tell the next person. But if you don't get that promo and you just got it on there and you got to keep telling people to go to the link all the time, then you'll get a few numbers like that, but it's not like the same with the promo, with the advertisement, you know. So basically I'm trying to push it to the max. This year I'm trying to push it to the max where, you know, I needed to take off.
Makes sense. Okay, and I'm gonna be playing it afterwards. Pretty much, last definite question I have: What is your favorite song of yours?
Deep Visions.
Why is that your favorite song?
It's very poetic and it's very real. It's a message behind it. It's a message behind a lot of my songs, but that one is like, it's one of those records where like I sit back and listen to it and say, I really said that on that record, or I really got something from it. And I know other people can get something from it when I wrote it and put it out.
All right, so we'll definitely be playing that one there. As I said, like, yeah, that was all my question I was gonna have. If you make sure you let them know where to find you and what do you have coming out direct, like what's the next project that you're dropping.
So I'm gonna drop I'm dropping official. It's gonna be Unlike Your Average 3. That's the final installment of the Unlike Your Average. It's coming out sometime this year. And then I got the album coming out, the EP. It may be an LP, but it's undecided. But it's definitely gonna be an album. It's called Story of My Life. You can find Unlike Your Average 2, that's already out right now, and then the Best of Official Until Now, that's already out, part 2. Unlike Your Average 2, that's on that piff. And then if you want to listen to some of my older music with all the collaborations that I mentioned, it's called, just type in Official As They Come, and volume 1, 2, and 3 will pop up on that piff, and Google. You can Google it as well. My Twitter is Official Poetic G, at Official Poetic G on Twitter, Official GJR on Instagram. If you want to hit me on YouTube, it's Official Poetic on YouTube. Facebook page, Official GJR, that's my artist Facebook page. My book, Poetic Visions, Beyond Expressions, that's definitely online on Amazon, everywhere online. Okay. It's available audiobook, hardback, paperback, and ebook.
I'll definitely find the Amazon link, and I'll make sure to have it in the description and have it available for anybody that watches the video to make sure. Was it difficult for you to self-publish the book?
No, it was really easy. I started out doing it on Amazon, and I just put it on Amazon, and then that's when I came across Indie United. The person that owns it, I ran across her in a Facebook group on Facebook, poetry or book publishing Facebook groups.
Okay.
And I just ran across her, and she was looking for publishers or authors to join her group. And what she do is she basically promotes you, and she kind of puts you out there because she has bigger connections to book fairs and stuff like that. So she, she gave my book a read, and she read it and glanced over it, and she liked it, and she basically republished it for me. So I went from self-publishing to publishing under her company, and yeah, but I put the work into to get it, to have somebody to record it,
Mm.
and all that. I mean, I went hard with the book because the poetry is from start to finish. You're gonna enjoy the book.
So yeah, we'll definitely push that. Uh, like it's a less appreciated art. I got into writing through poetry, as a kid as well. So when I find rappers like that, I connect to that because I understand. You'd be sitting just writing in your book and just really getting your emotions out there. So thank you very much for coming. As I said, we're definitely gonna have all the links up there, pushing the project. You have me on Facebook. Make sure you let me know when the next thing is released and everything like that. Any of your projects, let me know, and I'll definitely push that for you. And try to at least, depending on how big my circle is, at least expose it to them, and hopefully that helps you a little bit.
Got you, got you. Appreciate
All
that.
right. So, thank you very much for joining us on the show, and I'll send you the link, and I just ask you to send it out to your social media to watch the interview.
All right, cool.
All right, and thank you. Have a good night, man. Blessings.
All right.
All right. All right. So what we are going to do is play a little bit of music, and let's y'all have a good time there, and everything's good. So let's go. And so let's see if I can find that track. Until then, let's play some, there we go, Deep Vision. Okay, so let's bring you guys on over here, and when y'all hear it, do me a favor, leave a comment, let me know what y'all think of the music, and let me know who y'all think should come.
Yeah,
Alright.
This is Deep Vision coming from me to you. Official. I'ma tell you what's on my mind. Look, a deep vision. Yeah. Look.
DJ Pie Tubes.
Deep vision is where I stand from. Official, let me show you where that man from. An area where it ain't safe without handguns. Deep visions are still dreaming, things so handsome. See, you ain't a man yet till you proceed in progress. And life brings stress and problems at hand some. No matter what though, still you gotta stand strong. Move forward ahead and hope for blessings instead of the negativity around. Cause haters, it's enough around. Just don't let the haters surround, throw you off balance. Just let it be a challenge and prove them wrong. A lot of hate for you when you're doing more. Doing yours, you and your thing until no end. Soon as wealth come in, they wanna be your friends. Hold your head high and strive best for the sky. Official here to reach it, live and then teach you God. Somebody tell me when we gon' learn before it's all too late and we throw it away. I said tell me when we all gon' learn before it's way too late and we throw it away. Somebody tell me when we gon' learn before it's all too late and we throw it away. Said tell me when we all gon' learn before it's way too late and we throw it away, throw it away. Somebody tell me before it's way too late and too soon, cause we may lose out through it all before it's over. When we all gon' learn before we throw it all away and throw it all away. Before it's our last day in time, last chance to get it together, our last chance to live it forever. As we wish and desire both, somehow we running out of time, though we must learn to find souls of our own and clear it right and set it straight before it's too late. So tell me what we waiting on now. Time is something so precious, but we treat it as we never had it. Tell me this, how come we seem to settle and slow our standards? Whatever happened to manners? And seem we ungrateful for what blessings hands us. Life is so ransom that we can lose it at any time approaching. Maybe sooner, maybe later, man, I pray for these crazy haters seem to come between my life and me until God takes lead. So what else can I do but remain thankful and true? Smiling as I'm looking back and forward to, blessed thanking God for all he do. Somebody tell me when we gon' learn before it's all too late and we throw it away. I said tell me when we all gon' learn before it's way too late and we throw it away. Somebody tell me when we gon' learn before it's all too late and we throw it away. Said tell me when we all gon' learn before it's way too late and we throw it away, throw it away. Wonder can you feel me or relate to mine? Me and my problems that I take of mine. But keep in mind, life is what you make it though. And life I live here make me wanna take it slow. Still knowing my future, something to live for. Blessings keep me going, just make sure you live yours. Hear my pride inside, see my vision through my mission of mine. What a difference combined, something I live out and try. Dreaming of death to live out and die. Goodbye, just to keep stress clear. Let the herb keep me high. Smoking all the time, cause I'm hoping that my time near. Never to go in fear, only in peace when I rest and eat. Still wonder can they feel me and relate to minds. All I see is haters produce evil, bringing more hate to me. But life is what you make it though. Never too easy to make this dough. Easy to hate. Somebody tell me when we gon' learn before it's all too late and we throw it away. I said tell me when we all gon' learn before it's way too late and we throw it away. Somebody tell me when we gon' learn before it's all too late and we throw it away. Said tell me when we all gon' learn before it's way too late and we throw it away, throw it away.
and I've been down. I realize money ain't everything. Hit up the club, pop champagne.
You're
But look
listening to
into
DJ
my eyes, you
A-Rap,
can see I'm in pain.
cocksuckers.
Oh, no. And everybody wanna be a baller, but money don't solve the problems. I've been up, and it don't change. And now I know that money ain't everything.
Getting money all the time, making moves on the grind, busy making moves, so no time for game, just success. Fuck a 9 to 5, guess that's why I'm stressed, depressed. So much on my mind, I can't think clear, but I'm here still, maintaining and making moves for real. I can't think straight or know what's next. Succeeding at my best, and I'm blessed. So anything extra, I don't need it. Y'all can just keep it, I don't need it. Working hard, making moves, no break, and I won't take no for an answer. These Newports giving me cancer. Slowly I'm dying, but I'm living the change. Striving for a change, I'm going insane. And all I can be is official. All day, every day, in my own lane. All I can be is official. All day, every day, in my own lane.
I've been up, and I've been down. I realize money ain't everything. Hit up the club, pop champagne. But look into my eyes, you can see I'm in pain. Oh, no. And everybody wanna be a baller, but money don't solve the problem. 'Cause I've been up, and it don't change. And now I know that money ain't everything.
Random thoughts when I'm thinking of life. Pain got me stressing, writing all night. At times I ask why am I living if I ain't living right at all. Striving to win, but I'm losing from sin. Evil thoughts got me trapped and seen. If life's a bitch, tell me what's a dream. Grinding every day, all for the simple cream. Mission to get rich and no longer suffer raw. Mind on my money, but still feel like I'm fucking poor. Trying to
KINGSCOURT
make a
Network.
major. Middle finger up to fuck
Please
haters, thoughts of thoughts.
subscribe to
Feeling
the
all
channel.
alone, that's why I
We are
stay
doing
high,
the
all
launch
in the zone,
of
still blessed. Look how far I done came along, and I'm in my own lane. No time for games, cause I'm trying to work hard. Grind on the grind, cause I gotta get it all the time.
Might
Middle
be
finger
more.
up to fuck
Please
these
come
haters.
join.
Tell 'em all, suck a dick.
Check out the PayPal if you want to join the team in support. I do appreciate any type of love.
Pop champagne, but look into my eyes, you can see I'm in pain.